Okay, let's just jump right in. We're about to pull back the curtain on one of the most powerful, but honestly least understood numbers in your entire financial life. And if you get this one thing right, your credit score can change almost overnight.
This is it, 30%. Now, get this. It's not your income, it's not how much debt you have in total. It's one specific ratio that makes up a whopping 30% of your FICO score. The one most lenders actually use. Think about that for a second. It is the single biggest slice of the pie that you have immediate control over.
So, the big question is, what is this number exactly? And, way more importantly, what are the simple, actionable things you can do, starting today, to make it work for you instead of against you? That's what we're gonna break down right now. All right, first things first, let's build the foundation here. What in the world are we even talking about when we say credit utilization? So here's the official definition. It's simply the percentage of your total available credit that you're currently using. So if you've got a $10,000 limit and you have a $1,000 balance, boom, you're using 10%. It's simple math. But you know what? We can make it even simpler to picture. Just think of your total credit limit as a whole pizza. Your credit utilization is just how many slices you've already eaten. Lenders, well, they want to see that you've got plenty of pizza left over. They want to know you're not so hungry that you're about to eat the entire pie in one sitting. Okay, so now we know what it is, let's talk about why it's so incredibly powerful, and more importantly, what numbers you should be shooting for. This is where the strategy really kicks in. Here's the bottom line. Lenders see high utilization as a giant red flag. It just screams risk to them. Why? Because research has shown time and time again that people who are maxing out their credit cards are just statistically more likely to miss payments down the road. It tells a lender that you might be stretched a little too thin. So, here are the targets. The standard advice you'll hear everywhere is to keep your utilization below 30%. And yeah, that's good. But here's the pro tip. If you want a serious score boost, you want to be seen as an elite borrower. And for that, you've got to get under 10%. Seriously, just moving from, say, 50% utilization down to under 10 can cause a massive, massive jump in your score. Okay, so you know the what and you know the why. Let's get to the how. Here are 3 practical, real-world strategies you can use to master your utilization. Starting right now, this is your playbook. First up, we have the payment timing trick. And let me tell you, this one is a total game changer for getting fast results. See, your card issuer only reports your balance once a month. And here's the secret. They do it on your statement closing date, which is almost never the same as your payment due date. So if you make a big payment a few days before that closing date, that lower balance is what gets reported. This one move can drop your utilization in a matter of days. It's amazing. Now, if you're carrying some higher balances, you're gonna need a debt paydown plan. There are really 2 main schools of thought here. First is the debt snowball. This one is all about psychology. You attack your smallest debt first to get a quick win, and that builds momentum. It feels good. Then you have the debt avalanche. This one's for the math folks. You go after the debt with the highest interest rate first, which will save you the most money over time. Neither one is right or wrong. It's about picking the one that actually fits your personality. Our third strategy is so simple, but it's really easy to overlook. You can actually lower your utilization ratio without paying off a single dollar of debt. How? By increasing your credit limit. I mean, think about it. If your balance is $500 on a $1,000 limit, that's 50% utilization. But if you get that limit increased to $2,000, that same $500 balance is suddenly only 25% utilization. Just call the number on the back of your card and ask. The crucial thing here, though, and I mean this is critical, is to not see this as more room to spend. It's a tool, not an invitation to take on more debt. And that's really what all this boils down to, right? This isn't some complex financial theory you need a PhD for. This is about simple, practical actions. Every single strategy we just talked about is something you could literally go do this afternoon. So let's bring it all together. Here is your quick action plan, a simple summary of everything we've just walked through. Okay, here's your checklist for a higher score. First, know your magic number. Stay under 30%, but really aim for under 10% to stand out. Second, use that timing trick. Pay before your statement closes for a quick win. Third, pick a strategy, snowball or avalanche, and commit to it. And finally, don't be afraid to just ask for a limit increase. It'll give you more breathing room instantly. So now the choice is yours. You have the playbook. You know the secrets. The only question left is, which path are you going to choose to start with? Are you going for those quick, motivating wins of the snowball? Or are you focused on the long-term savings of the avalanche? Your journey to a better score starts with that one decision.